So here's an interesting little interaction here between all English people, and well, I can kind of say it's the same here in Ireland. We have these people here. So this guy in the Arsenal shirt, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's watch a little bit of it.
So, police have already been informed. Yeah.
Oi, ladies and gentlemen, this mug, right, is going around, right, look at him, make this prick famous, right, look at him.
Right. You're fishing over a lad.
Exactly. What's the matter with you?
No, don't do it,
Don't do it. The kid's a fool, mate, he's an
absolute
absolute fool.
Geezer, the police have already been called.
Geezer,
Geezer,
you're a mug.
Go on.
Go home.
Guy, look. Being a member of the military doesn't necessarily...
Oh, do you know what? Being a fucking penny.
I'm not being...
We've just been out all night doing this.
I'm not being... Mate, because you've been spoon-fed your shit.
No.
Crack on.
Oh, literally.
So you heard him there say being a member of the military means obviously doesn't mean that to you, right? So he's trying to like play that card, use that card of listen, I've served in the army for this country. You just have to respect anything that I do, right? But what is his plan? What he's doing is he's gone around and he's taken down all the English flags off the poles because he associates now. What he says is, you'll see, he doesn't want his flag being used by the far right. But this, of course, is all in his head because there's no such thing. You know? So we'll continue here.
On, mate.
You're mentally ill, mate. You're mentally ill.
I'm not, mate.
You are.
I'm
You're
not.
mentally ill.
I'm not mentally
Look at you.
I'm genuinely
Look at you. You're mentally ill.
I'm genuinely not
You
mentally ill.
are.
I've got a sound
You
head on me,
are.
mate. I understand
You
what you're talking
are.
about. I understand
You
what's
are,
going on in
mate.
this
You
country.
are. You are.
I fully understand.
Oh, mate. Yeah, you are. You're a bit of a left-hard. It's okay. It's okay. It's a sickness.
No, see,
It's a sickness.
This idea of
It's a
you saying that
sickness.
word thinking it's going to do anything.
It's a sickness.
Means nothing.
It's a
So this would be where I would have probably said, all right. So me saying to you that you're a left-hard doesn't really mean anything to you, right? But his whole premise of being out here is because he believes that there's a far right thing. So you see what I mean here? What does he think? These people coming to him and calling him a left-hard. What does he think by saying, listen, you can say that name to me all you want, it doesn't mean anything. But in the same breath, have a belief so strong that he feels the need to go out there in his Arsenal jersey and take down English flags. Because the English flag now has been associated with this far right, which this man is adamant exists. You see? So once again, this goes back to that cognitive warfare that I was telling you about. You see, he has two conflicting ideas in his head, and he can't come to a conclusion. So because of it, he's just acting out the way he is right now in front of us. By feeling like he's actually doing something by going around and taking down English flags in England, in the country of England, because he thinks the flag automatically means the people are far right that are putting up these English flags everywhere. Same thing is happening here in Ireland, by the way, people. The tricolour is going up everywhere. And yeah, there'll be people out there that say, you know, that's not Ireland's real flag, all this stuff, right? We could go off on tangents about all that stuff. But let's just focus in on this part here for a second, right? How this man has convinced himself that now if he sees an English flag or a British flag, that he has to take it down because it's associated with the far right. Isn't that fucking crazy? Continue.
Sickness.
Honestly,
It's a sickness.
it's not worth your time.
So why don't you
mate.
take yourself home and get yourself into bed, mate? Yeah?
Because I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing.
What you're doing is you're destroying the effort of what we've done all night.
Come on. All night. We all understand. I understand what you've done all night.
Yeah.
So why the police understand what you've
don't
done.
give a shit.
They literally know it's a far right movement. That's the whole
we ain't
thing.
A far right movement.
It's fascism.
We ain't a far right movement.
So there, you just heard him. It's a fascist, far right movement. And by the way, the police know that it's a far right fascist movement, which has probably emboldened this fella. You know, lately he's been seeing videos online of the lefties, right? I know some people don't like saying left and right and all that shit, but that's the reality of things, right? That's what they have people thinking. The way the world operates is you're either left or right, you know? Choose a fucking side, you know, this way. It's a pity that they're not like choosing the side of their own country, you know? But there's obviously something going on in their head that there's something bigger than their country that's happening. So therefore they have to do this. I have to go around and I have to take them flags down because they mean that this area where these flags are going up, all the people there are far right and fascists, and we can't be having people thinking that we are far right and fascists. It's the whole point of them out there doing this stuff.
What are you doing, bruv? Leave the ladders. Leave the ladders. Leave the ladders and jog on. Leave the ladders alone.
Mate, I'm not being funny.
On.
My ladders.
I don't give a shit.
They're my ladders.
Are you using them to taking down our flags?
It's in public space.
I don't
It's
care.
in public space.
Don't care.
They're on the floor by the things, mate.
You know what?
You're sick, mate.
You've got a mental illness. You need to go home. You've got a mental illness. You're sick.
It's the right thing to do.
It's a sickness,
You
yeah?
want the whole country. You want your country to dilute. Where is your carrier? Exactly that.
Exactly that.
Tablets today, mate, yeah?
Take the ladders, boys.
They're not your ladders to take,
No,
are they?
it's not heavy.
They're not your ladders.
I've been up and down this road putting up these flags all night, and this
I know.
is taking them down.
And I understand the
Because he
movement.
thinks everybody's a racist because you're putting up a flag because
What?
you've been
If
spoon-fed
you
by
want
the
the
flag up,
BBC.
if
That
you
your
want- I
flag
don't fuck
for your
the
fucking
BBC.
country
It's
is
your
racist.
flag.
Crack
I
on,
don't give a
mate.
fuck about the BBC.
Your
Honestly.
flag.
But I'm telling you, I understand what this Raise the Colours movement is. Yeah?
Yeah?
I understand.
You know when you don't.
What?
Imagine
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
It's a movement that is supposed to take our flag and turn it into a symbol to use it against
We're not turning
people.
it into a
That's
symbol.
exactly what it is.
We're all
It's
coming
sending
together
a
as a country.
No, that's not what this is.
Do you agree? Do you agree with the illegal migrants coming over by boat?
Mate,
Do
the
you?
asylum seekers who
They're
are trying
not
to
asylum seekers, you absolute twit.
They're all Jesus.
Mate, you're
See, and
thick.
again, you want to talk
You-
about who's
Mate, you're
believed
thick.
what and
You're
who's
thick
led
as fuck.
into what.
Yeah. The more I see videos like this, it really does make me think of that passage. I think it's Matthew, where it says nation rises against nation. Like, I really think that's what's happening here. Is the powers that be, you know, in order to take attention away from what they're doing, everything that they're doing or have planned for us as members of the public, they're using all these tactics, and look what it's done here in this video. It's made this Englishman, or this so-called Englishman, believe that if he sees an English flag or a British flag being raised on a pole, that it's far right and fascists. Therefore, I'm going to take it upon myself to go out there with my own ladder, with my own property, and take down the flag of my own country. For what? What for? Who does he think he's appeasing when he does that? You know? To me, all it is keeping a nation against itself. That's all it's doing. And this video perfectly emulates that, in my eyes. There's a little bit more.
You are thick as fuck.
know what I
You're
mean?
thick as fuck, mate. You are thick as fuck. You're dense.
I'm not.
You're dense.
No, I'm not.
You're dense.
No, I'm not. It's all right.
So, and that was a lot of actually. But it was like respect to the lads as well for not like You know, that could have went really to a really dark place really quickly. You know, but they didn't. They just said, they were just trying to talk to him and go, why the fuck are you doing this? Do you know what I mean? You're off your bleeding trolley, man. Like, you're English and you're out there taking down English flags. Why? Who are you trying to appease? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'll say that again. Who do these people think that they are appeasing when they do this? And I'll tell you who it is that they're actually helping. They're helping the globalists. That's the only people that they're going to help by doing this. By turning against, by taking it upon themselves to take their own ladder out and take down their own flag. Because now they see their own flag as like the negative or the bad guy and everything. Do you know? Who do they actually think that they're appeasing when they do this stuff? Put it in the comments below who you think these people who act like this are appeasing when they go around taking down their own national flag.